The Ultimate Fighting Championship, a global phenomenon, the UFC. 3 letters that represent the pinnacle of mixed martial arts. Around the world, millions of fans tune in to witness incredible displays of skill, athleticism, and heart. From its humble beginnings, the UFC has evolved into a global phenomenon, captivating audiences and producing some of the most exciting sporting events on the planet. The UFC's popularity is undeniable. Events sell out in minutes, pay-per-view numbers shatter records, and fighters become global icons. What was once considered a niche sport is now mainstream entertainment. Today, the UFC is more than just fights. It's a brand, a culture, a lifestyle. From clothing lines to video games, the UFC has permeated popular culture. Its influence can be felt in gyms and dojos around the world, as aspiring fighters dream of one day stepping into the octagon. The UFC is a testament to the power of dedication, hard work, and the human spirit. It's a sport that transcends borders, languages, and cultures. It's a celebration of human potential. From humble beginnings, the birth of the UFC. The UFC's story began in 1993. The original goal was simple: pit different fighting styles against each other in a no-holds-barred tournament. The first event, UFC 1, was held in Denver, Colorado. It was a raw, visceral spectacle that shocked and captivated audiences. The early days of the UFC were marked by controversy. Critics called it human cockfighting and questioned its safety. However, a core group of fans and supporters saw the potential for something special. Enter Dana White. A former boxing gym owner, White saw the untapped potential of the UFC. He, along with casino moguls Lorenzo Fertitta and Frank Fertitta III, purchased the struggling organization in 2001. Under their leadership, the UFC underwent a transformation. They implemented stricter rules and regulations, making the sport safer for fighters. They secured lucrative television deals, bringing the UFC to a wider audience, and they signed some of the best fighters in the world. Legends of the Octagon stars who shaped the UFC. Over the years, the UFC has been home to some of the biggest names in combat sports. From pioneers like Royce Gracie and Chuck Liddell to modern-day icons like Conor McGregor and John Jones, these athletes have pushed the boundaries of what's possible inside the octagon. Conor McGregor, the brash Irishman with a knockout left hand, took the world by storm. His charisma and fighting style made him a global superstar and helped propel the UFC to new heights. Ronda Rousey, the former women's bantamweight champion, shattered barriers and inspired a generation of female athletes. Her dominance and outspoken personality changed the way people viewed women in combat sports. These fighters, along with countless others, have helped shape the UFC into the global powerhouse it is today. Their skill, determination, and larger-than-life personalities have captivated audiences and inspired a new generation of fighters. Section 4, a multi-billion-dollar empire, the financial rise of UFC. The UFC's financial success is nothing short of remarkable. From a struggling organization on the brink of bankruptcy, the UFC has transformed into a multi-billion-dollar global empire. In 2016, the UFC was sold to WME-IMG, now Endeavor, for a staggering $4 billion, a testament to its incredible growth and profitability. The UFC generates revenue from a variety of sources. Pay-per-view events remain a significant income stream, with major fights often selling over 1 million buys. Television deals, sponsorships, merchandise sales, and international expansion have all contributed to the UFC's financial success. The UFC's popularity is only expected to grow in the coming years. As the sport continues to gain mainstream acceptance, the UFC is well-positioned to capitalize on its success. With a global fan base and a roster of elite athletes, the future of the UFC looks bright. Section 5. The future of fighting, UFC's enduring impact. The UFC has had a profound impact on the world of combat sports. It has legitimized mixed martial arts, turning it from a fringe spectacle into a respected sport. The UFC's influence can be seen in the growth of MMA gyms and training facilities around the world, as well as in the increasing number of young athletes who aspire to become UFC fighters. The future of the UFC is full of possibilities. The organization is constantly evolving, exploring new markets, and adapting to the changing landscape of the sports world. As technology advances, we can expect to see even more innovative ways to experience the excitement of the UFC, from virtual reality broadcasts to interactive fan experiences. One thing is for sure, The UFC is here to stay. As long as there are athletes willing to push their limits and fans eager to witness greatness, the UFC will continue to be the premier destination for mixed martial arts. The Octagon will continue to be a proving ground for the toughest, most skilled fighters on the planet, and the world will be watching.